Good day, everyone, and welcome to session recap 10th of July. And the previous session recap was really a great hit. We had a lot of great setups, and I hope that this summer trading will also give us some pips today because as you can see, price is not moving that much, but it's of course due to lower volatility during this summer season. But yet again, we are still able to capture some pips if we trade rationally. So before I begin, as always, standard is disclaimer explaining that CFD and Forex trading are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. And this presentation and the video is for informational and educational purposes only. So have in mind that this video is not part of the .co.uk website, but the globallyused.com website. So please read the full risk disclosure on this web address. If you know me and if you still don't know me, my name is Nenad. I am also known as Tarantula. Patience is the key to trading success. I am a full-time trader and also an educator, trying to empower traders all around the world with different methods of trading, systems, and of course, live trading webinars. Rules and setups for our session recap. Give price a breathing room. Enter within 15 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system. We call it POC or buffer zone. So just for example, let me explain quickly. So let's say that our price is at 1.2000. That is our zone where I say buy or sell. So around 1.2015 and also 1.1185, that is the POC zone. You don't move your stop loss. That is very important. Use scaling in if you wish. You do your own trade and money management, and if the price gets into the POC zone, if you still trade within the risk boundaries, you could be able to up a little bit of entry. So just add one more entry, but do not exceed. My recommendation for new traders: do not exceed 1% per risk for experienced trader, 2% maximum risk. Overall risk for all these setups should never exceed 5%. We take only one position per listed pair. It's either positional or alternative trade, whichever hits first. First touch of the zone is the most profitable, and that is why we usually are focused on the first touch. So when the price gets into the zone for the first time, we should be able to sell it. Of course, you can use pending orders too, but have in mind that you should be able to watch your trades or somehow apply expert advisor or use Admiral Markets terminal with a trailing stop capability. Mini terminal has that feature. To download Admiral Markets terminal, you need to have a live account, and then you should be able to download a fully functional MT4 Supreme Edition add-on. For all other traders, demo traders, you're restricted to 30-day use on demo account. So that is why I suggest open live account with Admiral and start trading with us. Alternative trades are counter trend trades. Positional trades are trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels can be traded independently of any position. You need to be well aware of that because depending on time and volatility, we will use profit stop. We use profit stop after 20 pips, but not less. Okay, have that in mind also. It's very important for you to understand the concept of profit stopping. Okay, that means that you are actually protecting your profit. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. It's also very important for you to notice. Pay attention to my Twitter updates because I might update some trade if I see that it might reverse, or let's say that if I say that I advise to take profits, then why not? Try to protect it. Add these levels to your system and pay attention to trends, so you might find under trend-based entries. And the term that we use, pips pool, it means the maximum available number of pips you could have made on recap entries, okay, on these entries. Past week results, so these are results for the previous week. Euro dollar trade was either 90 or minus 40, depending where you put your stop loss. If you added, as I always say, 2 to 5 pips, you should have been safe. Pound dollar was good for 80 pips. Australian dollar was good for 30 pips. Dollar yen positional trade, 110 pips possible. Pound yen positional trade, 120 pips possible. Excellent session recap for the previous week. Total pips pool 390 to 430. So if you made anything, let's say 20, 30, 50% of it, you should be very, very, very good. So trade of the week was definitely pound yen. Okay, so pound yen was the trade of the week. Let us check results now. So euro dollar, as I said, it was in uptrend. We had a buy positional trade at 1350. Okay, this was our possible entry, and if you watched my Wednesday live trading session, you know that I was mainly long on euro dollar, as I think that really euro dollar now is in uptrend. Then price dropped to 1312. Stop loss was 1315, but if you use this rule, add the spread to your stop loss, okay, you should have been safe and see what happened. Pound dollar, also this vertical red line indicates the time of our webinar. So you can always check the result. Pound dollar also 29.00. This was our entry. And what happened? Pound dollar rejected to the upside straight from our POC zone. Very, very good setup. Australian dollar was also good. We had a buy trade, if you remember, our buy trade from session recap entry, and this is what happened. I told you during live webinar that I was long, and this is what happened 30 pips before the news. So you should have protected your trade because there was some news data that actually tanked the Australian dollar. RBA was announcing their policy, and you should always protect your profits before some very important news events. Well, you should have learned that by now, and if you haven't learned it yet, then I suggest to visit my price action training school. It's very important for all traders, useful, and there I also explain how to protect your profit. Dollar yen was also good one. We had our buy setup initiated at this spot here, okay, and see what happened. And definitely the pound yen, the dollar yen was very, very close to be potential trade of the week. Pound yen, which was also in uptrend, rejected from our POC zone. It made a slight pull back a little bit lower below the zone, but our stop loss was 145.80 without any spread. And what happened is that price rejected and went upward as suggested. So total for the previous week, 390 to 430 possible pips. So before I start with this week's setup, I wish you all welcome and hello, Angel and others. And here, this is the setup for this week. Euro dollar, uptrending on euro dollar. Possible buy position at 1360. Stop loss again 1315. 1475 is our potential TP. And of course, TP2 1.1520. At 1520, that is important level has not been reached yet, but well, it might be reached. So let's see what might happen with euro dollar. The thing is that uh, that is for me the place to sell if it gets there. But of course, we might have a positional buy trade before that around 1360 that could again spike the price towards upper level. At this point, euro dollar is in no man's land, so we are still waiting. And I will show you how the chart looks like. Okay, so okay, here euro dollar actually it's been rejecting at very uh, I need to say low POC zone, but it's definitely a strong level. Obviously, if we mark this swing from this swing low to this swing high, we can see that 50 retracement actually makes this POC zone around daily L3, around the pivot point, historical buyers. But also we can see here order block. Okay, this is bullish order block here too. So I expect the price to go up again. I'm not sure that again. I'm not sure that 1520 will be reached, but it's actually a weekly level. So maybe before this week level is reached, you can go long again on euro dollar. So around 1380.75, I think it could reject. Now it's a little bit high to give us a setup at this point, but I'm not neglecting the possibility that it might go straight away. But you know, guys, if you want to trade as professionals, we always try to get price a little bit lower. Also, you can see this MACD uh, is below 0.1, so it actually indicates that on this time frame, it's actually 1 hour. The price is making a pullback. So, you know, you always want to buy when price is lower. And still, because of this, I'm not neglecting the possibility that euro dollar might reject, especially because we have a lot of confluence. 50 daily L3, ATR pivot point, and also these double order blocks here with historical buyers that happened already. So, you know, it could be that euro dollar might go straight up from this level, but if not, then wait for this level and then we can go lower in the trade, but stop loss definitely needs to be around 13.15 at a little bit of spread. So here, see, this could be just below this level, 13.10, 13.15, and if you add a little bit spread, it will add 13.10. So I'm still thinking that euro dollar could be bought on dips. To me, it looks like that definitely. Of course, sell trade is 1520. Why 1520? Because guys, this is weekly H5, the strongest weekly Camarilla level. So price can get up to possibly 1520, but I will make a trade at 1520. Even if I get into this setup, I think I will sell this here because it's first of all 20s are natural support and resistance levels, especially for euro, and of course it's also with a confluence with weekly H5, the strongest of Camarilla levels, H5. Okay, so that could be possibly a blind trade. John, this is modified Camarilla pivot points that we actually coded and modified it a little bit so it can actually show all these levels at single chart. Okay, so this is Camarilla. Okay, next pair is, of course, as always, pound dollar. Pound dollar is in uptrend. We have a possible buy position, 28.20, with a stop loss at 27.70. TP is 30.50. Possible sell could kick in around 30.50 with a stop loss at 30.80. TP 29.50. But also positional buy trade can happen around 28.50. So guys, these are why did I actually put two possible buys? Because this is also POC zone and this is also POC zone. So you need, well, to be able to decide between these two levels. I might go for a buy trade also here. Look at this, pound dollar, uh, bullish. This is very, very bullish price action. So this is, as I say, first POC zone. We can place a trend line here. Also, guys, if you make a big, big, big trend line like this, you can see it. And if you zoom out, this could be actually a bullish pennant, right? A bullish pennant. And I think this could also be the POC zone uh, for buy opportunities, okay? Look at this. Order block here. Order block. Daily L3. Price is now above weekly L3. That suggests bullish trend, right? It's above daily L3. It's above weekly L3. Okay. This is resistance. This is resistance. But also add this up move. So definitely the price is bullish. Okay. And what I would like is, well, maybe a slight pullback, then spike to the upside again. But you need to be careful because the price has already rejected here. And watch this. This is not just a coincidence. 78.6, very close. This is very important level, obviously. Okay. Also, 88.6, my favorite Fibonacci retracement. Adding to that, it's daily L4. It's ATR projection low. And it's still very close to weekly L3. So this is also POC zone. Okay? I'll just give me a few seconds. I will load up something that it will be easier for us and for all of you to follow me. And here it is. Okay? So my marker, mouse, you see? So this is actually here. This is also here POC zone. So daily L3, 88.6. But as I say, this is also where the price could reject. So please pay attention to both of these POCs. That is why I'm saying that price could actually reject from 28.20s and 28.50. Okay, so please keep that in mind. And where to sell, of course, around 30.50. 30.50 is where we could sell. Why? Guys, why? Watch this. It's a bit of obvious, right? It's like POC zone here, double top here. Well, let's say 30.50. It's also it's natural level of support and resistance. Okay, watch. In the past, it was rejected. So I think if the price gets towards 30, 35, 30, 30 to 30.50, here it could reject. Of course, it's a long way to the upside. We are not sure if it will happen, but definitely looks like it might reject from top. And we still need to wait to see if the price will get there or it will eventually fall back towards the first POC zone or towards the second. But let's see, the price is very slow today. Australian dollar, as I explained in my daily analysis that I published today, I still expect Australian dollar to reject a little bit. Now I will show you, this is my analysis here on Australian dollar. Australian dollar narrow range, possibly targeting weekly support. Have in mind here, you see 14 pips. So ATR is very low. It's only 48 pips. What does it say to you? It says that if you manage to grab 10 or 15 pips trading Australian dollar, you are great. One of very important trading rules for me that you will probably will hear, that you will not hear anywhere on the internet, wherever trading rooms you visit or whichever traders you listen to, is that ATR is one of the most important indicators. First of all, if you see that the ATR is 48 pips, simply if you are intraday trader, forget about taking more than 40, 40, 50 pips. That is maximum because the ATR is 48. Always try to get 20, 30% of the ATR. You're still good. You cannot treat, there is a lot of people saying like go for 1-to-1 risk reward, go to 1-to-5 risk reward. That's nonsense, guys, in today's trading market. You don't need to do that if you're an intraday trader. If you try to get more than 1-to-1, 1-to-2 each time, you will lose. Because sometimes stop loss needs to be 30 pips, and look at this, ATR is 48 pips. So grab these 20 pips, it's like 50% of its ATR. Compared to GBP yen that has 130 pips, this is very slow. So you need to treat the price by its range. If the range is low, well then your chance to grab more than 1-to-1 risk to reward are very small. If the range is high, such as pound yen, pound New Zealand, or other high range pairs, you can make it 1-to-2, sometimes even 1-to-3. But don't think about it. Make your profitable entries, trade with low risk. And as long as you are within the risk threshold, you should be good. Guys, a lot of people will not tell you the truth. Holy grail is money management. It's the holy grail in forex trading. Having good entries with my Camarilla MACD setups is just, let's say, I'm giving you the best setups possible because my entries are usually 80 to 90% profitable, right? So there is another advantage to having a good and profitable money management. But without money management, nothing can save you. Okay, so that is why I always insist on good money management, professional money management, as professional traders do. Of course, you can always gamble into forex market if you like to gamble, and you will still have bigger chance to win than in casino, of course. This is Australian dollar. I already showed you the chart, a lot of rejections. As you can see, the price already rejected from 76. If you watched my Wednesday live trading webinar, I made a long last time on Australian dollar, and that long was also profitable. But we can trade both ways if we have setups. Ilya is asking, can we bet on Australian dollar? Look for Australian dollar yen. Well, Australian dollar yen is also with slightly higher ATR. It's not slightly, it's almost double the ATR of Australian dollar. But it's also good to trade. Have in mind that the price is, I think, negatively correlated. I will check that. So it's not the same. It has yen in quoted currency. So it's not the same. It's not the same pair. It's not like I will show you now. Just give me a few seconds. I will pull up this correlation matrix. Okay, and let's see Australian dollar yen. And let's see if we have it. And Australian dollar. This is correlation matrix available to all other market traders, a part of MT4 Supreme Edition. So let's see what our correlation matrix currency strength indicator says. This is very, very good. I like to use this. This is it telling me a lot. Australian dollar yen, okay, and Australian dollar. Okay, did I here? Yeah, 666. It's actually positive correlation. Let me see. Yeah, I usually use 200 bars on 1 hour, so it's like plus 16. You see, correlation is not that big, so they can move opposite in opposite direction. So you see, Ilya, this is like they are not having a big correlation. You see, Australian dollar yen went up, while Australian dollar went actually down, and we can check it here. Let's see where I have this pair located. See, it went down, slight correction, but actually this is down, while Australian dollar yen goes up. You see, correlation is not that positive, so uh, have that in mind. Still, for some traders that are new to trading, Australian dollar can be quite safe pair to trade because of that low range. You know, you need to differentiate between novice traders, experienced traders. You know, I prefer fast moving pairs, but when I started to trade, I also prefer slower moving pairs. I was afraid to trade faster pairs. Dollar yen, now we go with dollar yen. It's in uptrend. Again, dollar yen provided us with huge number of pips for the previous week. Again, for people who came a little bit later, you see dollar yen made us possible 110 pips. Okay, so it was very, very nice to trade. I still think that dollar yen has the more room to the upside towards 115. Now we have a possible buy position at 113.60 with a stop loss at 113.10 and TP 115.00. Possible sell can happen around 115.00 with a stop loss of 115.40 and TP 114.20. Also, guys, scalp swing sell, potential scalp swing sell like 20 pips can happen around 140.50. So pay attention to that level. TP is random, of course, because it's a scalp swing setup. Let me show you dollar yen. Big upside here. Now, if we go to previous historical buyers, previous spike, previous swing low, you see 88.6 is an X cross with here with EMA 89 and with our Camarilla daily L3 levels. Price is above weekly L3, daily L3 is bullish. So if it gets there, we might see a rejection towards upside levels. But also, I would say that this is a POC zone for a sell. We have a big confluence. This is very strong confluence. According to how I teach people to trade Camarilla, it's daily H5, strongest daily resistance, but also it's weekly H4. That implies for weekly H4 resistance. So I think that if the price gets there, it will be rejected. But also pay attention to rejection here. Around weekly H3 and daily H4, this is where also rejection can happen. So have that in mind when trading the pound yen. It's very volatile pair. It's very interesting to trade, but also it can be a bit nasty for traders who haven't traded pound yen so far. Case and dollar yen, of course. So this is potential long trade and sell trade from there. And finally, our last setup for this week, and then we move on to questions, is pound yen. Pound yen is in uptrend, 46.40, 46, 100, of course, 46.00 is stop loss, 147, of course, 0.80 is TP, and sell can happen around 147.80, 148.15 is stop, TP is 147.20. So let me show you. This is the pound yen. Well, I also can say that it might reject very soon. You see a lot of rejections here. It looks like lean head and shoulders, but it might reject. Yet again, I would go with a long trade if it gets there. Here is retracement. So we might see a rejection. It says 78.6 daily L3, but also this could reject from here. So pay attention. I will answer all of your questions. Just let me finish these setups. And alternative sell, 147.80. This could be a sell trade here. Daily H5, slightly above weekly H4, there is resistance and ATR top. So if the price gets there, we could sell it. At this point, price is bullish on pound yen. Now the questions. The question, can I take a look at gold? Of course, Angel. And gold, this is definitely downtrend. I would look for a sell. Well, but you see, there is a lot of space to sell. You can sell from here or from here. In my opinion, gold is looking bearish at this point. So gold is bearish. POC zone is here, also here, so this could be rejection. You have a bearish order block, ATR high, daily H3, EMA 89, 50 retracement. So this zone is bearish. Next question is Euro GBP. Euro GBP looks rangy now. This is really rangy how it looks at this point. I don't like how it looks now, but it might, you see, it's a range, and this is the range. It needs to break below or above the range to see something consistently. It looks like it's bullish, but also you can see this is just a range. Looking bullish, but also mostly it looks like a range. Aha, Luca, I have a question for the end of session. Last week you showed charts with cryptocurrencies. I didn't find it in my MetaTrader. Yes, just open standard Admiral Markets account. And here you should see BTC dollar, Ethereum dollar, Litecoin dollar, Ripple dollar. So these are cryptocurrencies where the quoted currency is dollar and base currency is a crypto. So just download Admiral Markets standard. Log into your standard account, and you should be able to see them. Next question, Ilya. Gold and silver are strong short. It could affect Australian dollar, indeed, because you know that Australian dollar is linked to gold market. So yes, definitely it could affect Australian dollar too. Yes, I agree. Indeed. Question again, pound yen. Pound yen, as I said, is bullish. It needs to drop a little bit. As I said, it could be bought from here. But if it breaks this low here, that is 146.69, it could go a little bit lower towards our POC zone that waits here. But as I say, this is bullish, so we need to see where this pound yen will go to. Next question. Let me see. WTI, okay. I watched it. It's very, 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 uh, I can say here, bullish here, but this is a downtrend generally. So we need to watch the whole picture. This is downtrend. So for me, this looks like sell and rallies. It was very bullish today, but yet again, smart money probably is selling at this point because this is clear downtrend. It's on mini trend. This is a little bit retrace. Major swing points that this is the POC zone, but previous swing is telling us that yet again, this daily H3 with the EMA 89 ATR top is definitely bearish. So this is the POC zone, and it might reject over lower levels. Angel is saying, hey Nenad, you made me a good trader. After 5 months every day watching price action trade school, and now I think the same. Thank you, like you. Thank you very much, Nenad. Thank you, Angel. You're very welcome. You're really making me happy with this statement. I'm so glad, really. I'm very, very glad. Luca, I have standard Metatrader and I didn't found crypto. Okay, here, if you are struggling to find trading markets to trade, just right click here, go to symbols, and see here. You can find everything. Cryptocurrency, you see, Bitcoin versus Euro, Litecoin versus Euro. So you can actually have it, everything here. Everything is here, guys. Very easy. Uh, okay. Ahmed is asking about dollar CAD, right? What did I say about dollar CAD? It's sell on rallies. Uh, try to do an update, Luca, indeed. And try to, you should be able to have it on demo account. So try to open a demo account. I think it's not live yet on standard account. I mean on live account. So try demo first. It will be applied soon, but on demo, you should be able to see that. Dollar CAD is what I said, it's actually bearish, and you can see a lot of rejections from the POC zone. Andy is asking, thank you, Andy. Please send me an email. Send me an email, okay? And I will explain. Euro yen. A bit bullish here. But I expect this price to reject from this zone. It's above weekly L3, daily L3, so it's bullish. So I think it could be rejected from this zone. Ilya, please roll the slides at the end. Thanks. Yes, I will do it. Ilya, what could be the reason that although WTI and dollar CAD were historically strong, negatively correlated, now they fall both? Is there a fundamental reason? Well, as you know, CAD is linked to oil, and definitely there is something going on in the market. And I think it might be due to safe haven flows traveling uh, towards CAD from time to time, and especially when we take a look at oil versus dollar CAD. So it could be for that reason. Particularly, I don't see anything except for equities and current and latest developments with the oil price. Uh, just watch current correlation. If you trade intraday to intra-week, it should be more than enough, and you should be covered. Also, I haven't checked it actually what happened today, but you can go to Forex Live and see if actually something happened. That is what I watch with for fundamental releases and fundamental news. I also think that it can be due to holiday trading mode, because Ilya, you know that now traders are mostly on holidays, and it's like summer time for trading. So please have in mind that it's not the same as it was September, October, and so on. Uh, Marco is saying, thanks, and excellent as always. You're welcome, Marco. Ahmed is saying, I sent you many mails, but you didn't reply me. Ahmed, sorry, I probably missed it. I receive a lot of emails, really. So please send again, and I will reply. Sometimes I don't see it. I don't know really, but you know, thank you for understanding. Ilya, you're very welcome. But as I say, probably the big correlation will be intact, but on intraday time frames, also due to the lower volume of trading due to summer season. I think there are some minor adjustments to currency correlation. So that is why you should just follow our correlation matrix. Okay. Next question. Is euro yen a buy trade? To me, this looks like potential buy around 129, 40, 50, and stop loss definitely. Yes, 120 below risk, 128, 60 indeed. But it's a bit of price action. If you want to trade with aggressive stop, then it should be placed here. But euro yen for me now it's a little bit slow. As you can see, it only made 61 pip compared to its ATR of 108. So after a pullback, I think it's buy on a dip. What I think about pound New Zealand, rangy price action today. I already have taken a look here, and you can see rangy price. It could reject to the upside, but you see this is major range now. So pound New Zealand is strong. You see 145, 154 pip. Today is 78. It's the beast indeed. The pound New Zealand is the beast. Pound yen is the dragon. That is how we call it. Yes, indeed. So that was it, guys. If we don't have any questions now, I will roll the slides. And I think that this could be also a good trading week, because for the previous week, we had a big pip pool. And I hope that for this week, we will also have pip pool. This is euro dollar. Jeff is saying thanks. You're welcome, Jeff. Last question is CAD yen. Yes. Mike is saying thanks, Nenad. I wish you an excellent week. Indeed, Mike, thanks a lot. I wish you the same. This is pound dollar. Watch for these levels. Australian dollar, dollar yen, and pound yen. Uh, and quickly, two questions, CAD yen. Okay, let's just take a quick look. Euro AUD and CAD yen. Euro AUD, mm, Euro AUD is mixed. It's a little bit bullish. It's mixed, but it's bullish. It's buy the dip. But if this trend line breaks, actually, if this breaks to the downside below daily L3, it will go down. But this looks like a bullish price action to me. And CAD yen is very bullish. This is very bullish. Big spike, but a Bozu candle above weekly L3, above daily L3, very bullish. Possible buy could kick in here on a pullback. Thanks everyone, Carmen, Dayan, Guled, and see you soon on my Wednesday live trading session. Cheers everyone, and trade safe. Thank you for all comments, guys. Cheers.